The story about you is that you left the NDC and joined the NPP in 2016. Why?
Yes, thank you so much, Paul, for this opportunity. It is open. I had a press conference with Peter McMahon, who was the campaign chairman then. It was clear that I said that it's youth unemployment, and I believe that the NPP had better policies for the Zongos than any other political party. Even though Zongos get all the votes, NDC gets all the votes in Zongo, but unfortunately they do not really mind them. They don't do anything for them, and that's the reason. And for the first time in 2016, NPP wrote the name Zongo in the manifesto and said they will bring forth a Zongo Development Fund, and that was the reason.
So you left because you think your Zongo people are not catered for by the NDC?
Exactly, because if you check...
but NDC wins more votes in the Zongo.
Exactly.
Country. Since Rawlings' time, they've been
almost 80% of the votes
go to the NDC.
Yes, but they never even...
Why is the NDC so popular among our Zongo brothers?
I think it dates back to the Aliens Compliance Order.
Oh, that's far.
Exactly.
But so many of us were not born at the time. I mean,
exactly, but I wasn't born at the forebearers and the NDC will always push it.
But they can remind people of Aliens Compliance Order.
Exactly, because a lot
of people know what it is.
Yes, a lot of people left their properties. They are still alive, and when they came and they went and came back, they lost all their properties, and they are still alive. This thing happened in '79.
No, it's 69.
It's 69, yes.
Yeah.
In 69, yes, in 69. But there are a lot of people who are still alive. So they started pushing it, but unfortunately in the year 2000, you remember, it took a center stage that if they win, they will expel you from Ghana and so on.
It was a big campaign against Kufuor.
So that was what really propelled the NDC to get a lot of the Zongo votes. So, and it has remained like that. Unfortunately, they get all these votes, but they do not do anything for the Zongo people.
But NPP came in 2017.
Yes.
What have they done for the Zongo people?
I can really count over 200 projects that had been done in Zongo alone. In 2018, a law was sent to Parliament, a bill was sent to Parliament and a law was passed, and an establishment of a Zongo Development Fund. A $50 million seed capital was given, and they had constructed about 10 astroturfs. If you go to Medina Zongo, there is an astroturf there. If you go to Osman Sharubzu Sports Complex, there's an astroturf there. If you go to my hometown, Asante Afiduase, we have 6 unit basic classroom blocks. And we're even constructing one senior high school, Zongo Senior High School. The one that will be constructed in Ashanti region will be in Asante Afiduase. It should tell you that a lot has been done.
But are your Zongo people happy?
They are happy, but unfortunately we couldn't tell our story in 2020. So our vote dropped. In 2016, we promised no money, we had strategy. And the strategy is that we'll bring forth a Zongo Development Fund. They voted for us. We won 7 dominated Zongo constituencies in 2016.
Really?
Yes.
Across the country?
Yes.
Tell me some of them.
Ablikuma Central.
Yes, correct.
Madina.
Yes. Boniface 1.
Boniface 1.
Correct.
Botiano English, I'm from.
That NPP still has, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay.
But we won.
You won, yeah.
Yes, we won for the first time with a Zongo person. A Zabrama man went and took that seat. Atebubu
is a Zongo community?
Yes, it's an entire Zongo community.
Okay.
That's the reason Sanja Nanja will always come back.
I see.
After insulting the paramount chief and the queen mother, but he still came.
I see.
Because it's a Zongo dominated constituency.
I see.
Niwe Dibiase.
Yes, was one. But Niwe Dibiase has been lost now, isn't it?
Yes, because the NDC changed their strategy. They went with an Ewe man and lost. So they changed and brought a Zongo man and they took over the seat again.
So why should they vote for you as Nasara coordinator?
I believe that we had done a lot. What we had done between 2017 and today, there is no government in the history of this country that has done that for the Zongos. 40 students are in Cuba. They are reading medicine. These are Zongo people. All these, we couldn't tell our story in 2020. And we dropped from 23% of Zongo votes to 16%. And I believe because we did not have someone who could arrange to communicate our issues well. And that's the reason. If we have somebody who can communicate, manage the communications, for people to know what we had done over the past 6 years, I believe that NDC cannot come back to power again. Because if you get 30% of the Zongo votes, they can't come back again.
I see. That's
they get not less than 3 million. You can just.
So your plan for Break the 8 is to get 30% of Zongo votes.
Yes.
Is that what you're campaigning on?
Yes.
To be
If you get
coordinator?
yes. If you get 30%.
30% of the Zongo votes.
The Zongo votes. Yes. You win. Again, Nasara coordinators over the years from 2017 up to today, they had worked, but from the national to the constituency level, none of them can boast of any appointment. But we have qualified people who can be MMDCs and so on.
But you were working as PRO for Youth Employment Agency?
Yes, I'm still there.
You're still there?
Yes, I'm still there.
So your Kodia is your man?
Yes, yeah, he's my boss.
Is he your man for Saturday?
He's my boss because I'm also an aspirant.
Yes, but he's running for General Secretary.
I can work with anyone, any of the 7 when they win.
So you are confident of victory?
Inshallah.
Okay. So I'll thank you and dispatch you to go and see Chairman to me in the Situation Room and ask for his support.
Thank you so much. He's my chairman. You know I'm from Ashanti region.
Yeah.
So
ask for his donation. And if he makes a donation, come and tell us, and then we will talk about it.
He promised to give me something.
He did, eh?
Yes.
Okay, so he's here. You can collect it for him. Okay, meanwhile, let's go to the touch screen.